Hello, welcome. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy days to join me today. My name is Bree Fernie. I will be one of your presenters today, and I'm just so excited to be making a proper introduction on behalf of ClearlyIP. I am thrilled to be involved with our first welcome event with our new 360 Networks partners. I am so pleased to connect you and welcome you all to the ClearlyIP family. In telecom, it is so important to have all the different products and services required for a total telecom solution. And I really feel that with this merger now, you'll have access to some of the many solutions that you can integrate with your 360 Networks Com Exchange solutions and really elevate your business with tightly integrated and compatible comprehensive offerings in a one-stop shop, all the puzzle pieces for a total telecom portfolio. So today's agenda is to start with a proper introduction to our company and our team. So if you're looking to learn a bit more about us and what the future looks like, you're in the right place. Then we'll discuss some of the changes you can expect following the merger of 360 Networks into ClearlyIP. I do want to mention before we get started, nothing has changed on your systems or platforms at this time. We have not moved anything. All your systems are all still on the 360 Networks Com Exchange platforms, hosted in the same data centers and same trunking line configuration, etc. I'd like to introduce you today to some of our solutions that you will now have access to for enhanced offerings and talk a bit about our partner program here. So we will briefly review some of the solutions ClearlyIP has to offer for enhancing your Com Exchange solutions that you're selling, some that are available now that I think you're going to be really excited to hear about. A couple of housekeeping items. I have everyone muted, but you can ask questions at any time you think of it in the control panel. We will be answering your questions towards the end of today's presentation. We are also doing a recording of today's webinar, and I will be emailing that out for those of you that are not able to attend or would like to review at a later time. I'm in the role of Chief Marketing Officer, so anything you need for partner collateral, whether it's a presentation slide deck, brochures, promotions, vertical market, any marketing media, I'm all ears. I'm your lady, and I'm here to help. I'm also so excited to introduce Tony Lewis, our CEO. Tony and I will be teaming up today. He'll be talking about how the transition will go and help me explain some of the more technical stuff and the changes to ordering and billing, etc. Tony is our CEO of ClearlyIP, and he does a great job leading the company to really excel in telecom solutions that truly do meet any size or sector business needs. So he's a entrepreneur extraordinaire. So you're in great hands with him. And he was the one that worked with Doug to finalize everything. And he really has done a super job ensuring everyone is going to be taken care of. So Tony, hello. How are you today?
I'm doing pretty good, Bree.
Awesome. Awesome.
I'm so
Well,
excited for this event. You know, Doug and I spent a long time working on this, and we had to keep our mouth quiet to everybody, and we're so excited to finally be able to start talking to people about things.
yes, me too. I'm bursting at the seams. Why don't you start with sharing with everyone why this change? Why did Doug make this decision?
You know, I think that's more Doug to say, but you know, Doug was kind of Doug and I kind of reconnected. We've known each other for, I don't know, 12 years or so. In the industry. He lives about an hour and a half from me. We started having some conversations on just our SIP trunking platform and doing some integration and of our phones, and one thing led to another. And I think the idea of coming into a slightly larger organization that has a bunch of offerings that are complementary to the Com Exchange offering and fast track, let us get some things out on Com Exchange that they hadn't been able to do, like some of the deeper SIP trunking that we've done, integration, or the way we've integrated our phones or our mobile app and desktop apps, and some other exciting things that we're working on here in the future to come out with. And I think just the idea of bringing the two companies together, and we were both in telecom, but in different sectors of telecom, and it kind of just made perfect sense.
Hmm. Yeah, I remember when you filled me in, I just, the possibilities are endless and the synergy is just so fantastic. I think this is just going to be a really awesome future. So thank you for sharing that. I can promise everyone with us today, You're in great hands. ClearlyIP is a great company. We really support our partner channels, and help our partners be successful and really offer a full portfolio of telecom solutions. So I'm going to start with a quick history of ClearlyIP in case some of you have know who we are but would like to know a little bit more. As you can see here from our history timeline, we've been actually building ClearlyIP for a while. So we were founded in July of 2019 in Wisconsin, and we were founded by a group that have a deep background of innovation with the free PBX open source platform. We are a privately held company, and we really utilize a build and buy strategy for company growth. So we build products that help us grow organically and via strategic acquisitions like this one here today with 360 Networks. So ClearlyIP has been building really since 2008 and sooner. If you look at the inception of the companies we've acquired since we were founded, and if you look at the combined years of experience of our founders and our entire team. So with this merger of 360 into ClearlyIP, we've now successfully completed 6 acquisitions in the last 4 years since ClearlyIP was started, which I think is incredible. Our founders, who I'll introduce in just a moment, they started a company called Schmooze, a company that was founded in 2008 and actually became the official sponsor of Free PBX, which really created the catalyst for ClearlyIP. If you're not aware of Free PBX, it's one of the largest open source platforms globally today. And our founders started ClearlyIP with the intentions to really carry on that legacy of building new innovation in the business telecom marketplace with all the products needed in business telephony. After startup, ClearlyIP acquired a company called Cyclics Networks, and then a Montreal-based company called Modulus. And those 2 acquisitions really kickstarted our entrance into the market. They then purchased another Canadian company called Telrad Tech Group in Vancouver. Next was eBiz Media, and then Ring Authority in Florida. And now we have this exciting addition of the 360 Networks. So we've even further expanded our reach, and now we're going to be expanding with specialized solutions into the hospitality vertical market. So we're really pleased about that. So this is our executive team. We now have a 6-person team with Doug joining us. So Doug is joining us as the Chief Hospitality Specialist. So we're super excited to have him join our leadership team. You all know Doug, so I will make an intro to our founders here. We have 4 founders. Tony, who you've just met, and our Chief Financial Officer and co-founder, Luke Duquesne. Luke has a vast background in owning and operating telecom businesses. He oversees our operations and support department. He is just an awesome guy. He wears many hats, and he always goes the extra mile. Next is Brian Walters. He serves as our CTO. He is also one of our 4 co-founders, and he leads our engineering team in all R&D efforts. So he is also a very busy guy. I'm always amazed at the amount of development projects he has in his department and all the exciting innovation they're creating. It's pretty incredible. And most of you will get to know Preston McNair really well. Preston is our Chief Revenue Officer, also a co-founder. He oversees our partner channel and sales department. He's got just an amazing reputation in the industry. He's been in telecom for well over 25 years and takes such great care of our partners. So Tony, Luke, Brian, and Preston are the 4 founders of ClearlyIP. They've worked together for many, many years in the industry, collaborating on new technology and really offering an exciting synergy of talent and expertise. I joined the executive team, oh my gosh, it's been 2.5 years ago when they acquired my business. It has gone by so fast. I've been having such a great time. It's been a truly awesome experience. I head up the marketing department. And of course, Doug joins us. I've already mentioned he's in the Chief Hospitality Specialist role. So he's here to continue working with all his customers in the same fashion as he did at 360 Networks. And we're just so pleased to have him join us and to learn from him all about hotel and hospitality specialized solutions that we can now offer. So we have offices located in Wisconsin. Our headquarters are in Appleton. We have a Canadian office in Montreal, staff located around the globe. We're also launching our new Australia operations later this month. And our team really does consist of telecom experts that are known leaders in the industry, both selling and developing and pioneering new technologies to the telecom marketplace, and we support our partner channel in solutions for end users, for small, medium enterprise companies, even global organizations that are really looking to take advantage of unified communications and our telephony tools. So we're a global team with a local touch. I welcome you to discover the faces of our talented all-star players behind the scenes here, from our engineers to our technicians, to our sales executives, to our support personnel. We're really here to serve all your needs. Our team is growing and expanding as the company grows, of course. And even more excited about to mention today is that all the people that you know and love at 360 have moved over and joined our ClearlyIP family. We're super pumped to have them join us and continue the awesome service and support that you're all used to and familiar with. So they will continue their efforts to support you and your businesses with the knowledge and the expertise that they have of your businesses and the various solutions. So we're pleased to welcome David as a support technician, and James, who I understand goes by Jim, as a hospitality support manager, and Lynn, she's fabulous in sales as an account manager, and Mitch goes above and beyond as a support technician for you all, and Ryan, the director of hospitality engineering. So everyone you're familiar with and that you have a relationship with is here and is excited to continue supporting you. And synergistically, I really feel that everything is going to be so much better, and we're really excited to learn from them all about the hospitality industry. So although a young company, we're really quite established. We have received some really cool industry awards as a leader in unified communications. We actually just won an award for our remote work solutions with Clearly Cloud and our Clearly Anywhere platform. Our UCaaS flagship solution, Clearly Cloud, was named Product of the Year last year by Internet Telephony, and as one of the 10 best VoIP providers in 2021. So definitely proud of these accomplishments. You can learn more about our award-winning solutions on our awards page of our website if you'd like to learn more. I also wanted to mention that we did share a press release on the 360 Networks merger into ClearlyIP. So we have that as an excellent resource. You can definitely read that and find that on our website. And now I am going to invite Tony to talk a little bit more on the format of things.
Okay. Oh, I'm having a problem here, Bree. Hang on one second.
No problem. Hopefully everyone can still see my screen here. So I'm going to just get started here while Tony joins in a second. But the first thing I want to say is that none of the products you are selling today are going to change. From what I understand from Tony and Doug, we are maintaining the product line, the product names, the pricing, the support, the format of support that you're used to. I've been learning all about the CommExchange products, and wow, it sounds like quite an incredible platform. You know, that's why we're so excited to adopt the technology and all the solutions. And as Tony mentioned a little earlier, we now have some solutions that you can add to your portfolio. You can even add some of these today if you're looking to. So I'm going to go into that in a minute. I'm going to pause and see if Tony are things working on your end?
Yeah, it's just my computer was freezing up and I couldn't get anything to go.
Oh,
Oh, so yes, you want to hit the next slide, Bree? So
sure.
everything pretty much stays the same. The big difference you'll see is invoices will start coming from ClearlyIP. That actually started on Monday already for any new orders you placed. We do ask if you're sending new orders in, send them to ComEx for CommExchange, ComExorders@clearlyip.com. If you send them to the existing place, that's fine. They get picked up and get forwarded in. We're working on merging the two email accounts. Hopefully next week that'll be done. But you know, if you want to speed up the process so there's not a couple-hour delay potentially between the order coming into the old ComExchange email and coming to us, you can always send a ComExorders@clearlyip.com. Again, all invoices are coming from us. The format's going to look a little different, of course, because our billing system's a little different, but it'll list all the items the way it did with all the same pricing that you had before. The remit address is going to change. It's going to have you remit up to our office here to ClearlyIP. If you need W-9s or anything from us, you know, please let us know. We'll submit any W-9s your accounting people need. tech support hasn't changed, so you'll continue dealing with tech support as you do today. That will change into our support system here in the next week or so. We're working through the migration right now, but you can continue doing support the way you are. When we switch into our support system, you won't have to change anything. You'll just keep emailing the way you always have for support. The one thing you will get access to once it merges into our support system is our support portal. So you can either email tickets to supportcenter@clearlyip.com, or right now how you're doing it is how we'd prefer it. But once we cut over the support department into our support ticketing system, you'll be able to send your emails or go to support.clearlyip.com and you'll get a login for that, and log in and you can submit tickets, view all your tickets, open tickets, close tickets, where I guess before you were doing everything just through email. So it'll give you a nice portal to be able to see everything. Of course, same support hours that existed before with the same 24/7 offering for any emergencies for anyone on software assurance contracts. All that comes over, so nothing changes there.
Great. I'm going to jump in now and just take you all through a look at a few products and services that you'll now have access to really enhance your customer offerings. So when ClearlyIP was first launched, it was with the goal to become an industry-leading company in telecommunications software and infrastructure, services, and cloud solutions. So our solutions were built on the premise of delivering telecom solutions to our customers in several critical areas, including modern architecture, infrastructure stability, secure connectivity while protecting enterprise voice traffic, and enabling productivity and empowering a collaborative driven organization. So with decades of leadership in this area, we're really excited to offer world-class services and solutions that can be offered to ITSPs, OEMs, resellers, VARs, partners, and other communication providers across the globe. So our product offerings include IP phones, VoIP appliances, a suite of advanced cloud services, even a virtual fax platform and a feature-rich SIP trunking platform. I also want to mention now, before I go into all the solutions, that one positive change actually that we are announcing today that's coming for Monday is we are changing the warranty coverage, right, Tony? We're changing the warranty coverage on all the CommExchange hardware solutions from 1 year to 2 year, I believe.
Yes, so the controllers, all 5 of the controllers, the high density FXS gateway, so the 24, 48, 72, 96 modular gateway, and the 8-port FXO. So not the Adtran stuff, but the CommExchange appliances and gateways are all moving to a 2-year warranty for starting Monday. So any new purchases starting Monday will come with a standard 2-year instead of a 1 year. Mainly because that's what ClearlyIP does on all of our hardware that we manufacture. We do a 2-year, so we just wanted to keep things consistent and decided to bump everything to a 2-year warranty.
Awesome. So positive change right away, an exciting extension of your warranty coverage on your products. When I was speaking with Doug yesterday, we had a great chat. He was so excited about all the future deliverings with the integration into ClearlyIP and enhancements that are available right now already. Doug mentioned that we already have innovation established that could or would have taken them 3 years of development that we've accomplished just in the last 3 months. For example, we can deliver the SIP trunking to you now with enhanced 911 services so you can be compliant with all the new E911 telecom laws and regulations. Our SIP trunking platform offers easy setup and configuration. I'm going to talk about our SIP trunking platform in a moment. It includes a full service portal to manage and buy SIP trunkings with auto setup into your CommExchange systems, or our Clearly Anywhere soft phone. Our mobile app is already working with the 360 products. So if your customers are looking for a desktop or mobile soft phone, you can get those solutions now. And our phones, ClearlyIP desk phones with full auto provisioning into CommExchange with the suite of business apps, including hot desking. So the ClearlyIP customized phones are ready for mass deployment on your 360 platforms. And all the features that come included with our phones, like the panic feature, visual voicemail, find me, follow me, some nice features integrated into the phones with the apps are now available with the phones. So other things are coming. For example, the ability to automate software upgrades. I understand from Doug, the old process at 360 was a little painful and manual. So one of the things I believe we're working on is automatic upgrades. So I hope you can see here that we've really accelerated things already with the 360 solutions, and in 3 months have accomplished quite a bit. So let's go through some of these solutions and different pieces that we feel you might be excited to offer your customers to enhance your solutions. So we have a full SIP trunking platform that you'll now have access to. It includes a virtual fax platform called SendFax.2 as part of our trunking solution. We have our flagship UCaaS, Unified Communication as a Service platform, Clearly Cloud, which is a voice video chat solution. You can offer this solution to your hotel or hospitality opportunities of really any size and any sector. We have our mobile soft phone and desktop soft phone, Clearly Anywhere, which works with iOS and Android, a great solution you can offer customers. We offer a full lineup of our IP desk phones that include all the latest technology standards, and we have a really slick cloud device manager provisioning tool for fast deployments of your endpoints. So we will be having webinars on each specific solution. We actually cycle through our various solutions and services and products every 2 weeks. We typically hold 2 or 3 webinars a month with myself and Tony, and we can even do a live demo. And you can even access previously recorded webinars on each of these items on our YouTube channel. So if there's something that catches your interest, feel free to check out one of our recorded webinars, or if there's a webinar coming up in the future, on our webinar events page. And you can also reach out to your account manager to get more information. So let's start with the first piece here, which is our SIP trunking. So ClearlyIP offers a feature-packed SIP trunking platform. We have different options for call pass, plus you have 2 ways of buying our trunking, resale or agent. So the resale model is where we simply bill you and you mark up and you bill your customers, or an agent model where we bill your customer for you and you get the commission and spiff. This way we take over the responsibility of charging the telecom taxes, handling the stir shaken stuff, and provide the E911 services for you to implement. So really all of that is now accessible to you with the ClearlyIP trunking. Some of the features include DID phone numbers, of course, international, local, toll-free, and vanity phone numbers, enhanced 911 coverage in the United States and Canada. We offer failover and redundancy. I already mentioned, I believe, toll-free voice, and of course, fast and easy number porting. We are credited often for our very fantastic porting process here at our company. We make it really painless and fast and easy as we help you get everything organized and take care of that for you. We have a couple of options of call pass subscriptions, one that has no per minute charge that you pay by the channel, and the other where you do not pay by the channel, but you pay by the minute for all inbound and outbound calls. We also offer a hybrid model where you can have both types of call pass on the same location. So for additional flexibility, we also offer meter subscriptions if call pass subscriptions don't fit your needs. So if you're unsure of how many call pass you need or your customers need, work with us. We have experts that can help determine your optimum requirements, especially if you're working with some of your customers that need to make the transition to SIP trunking. We'd love to work with you and have the opportunity to give you a hand with those proposals. The next item I want to mention as part of our SIP trunking is our SendFax.2 platform. So it's our virtual fax solution. It's really the easiest way to send a fax from virtually anywhere on any device. You can fax from a smartphone, a tablet, a laptop, or even your desktop computer. So you can offer this to your customers as part of the SIP trunking platform for customers that are looking for a virtual fax solution. It is email based. We offer high volume subscriptions, low volume subscriptions. We can do metered subscriptions. And best of all, with our fax platform, there are no per page, per user, or per group fees. We also have a really slick fax device called the SendFax.2 device. So you can connect up to 2 fax devices, physical fax machines, or really any device of your choice. And then you can enjoy the best of both worlds, virtual faxing and physical faxing, if that's the preference. And using this device means you no longer need to pay for a dedicated phone line to keep your fax devices connected and working. Next up is our unified communication as a service platform called Clearly Cloud. It really is our fastest growing solution. It's a feature-rich unified communication as a service platform. It's intuitive to use. It's built with more than 100 powerful features. It's a complete voice, video, and chat platform. It's based on a per user basis. So everything you use today and rely on for your business phone system and much, much more. It is our fastest growing platform. It is great for you to offer to your non-hotel deployments. It is competitively priced, and it really offers an awesome solution that has all the features, bells, whistles that your customers are going to need. One of the greatest and best features included with Clearly Cloud, in my opinion, is our intuitive call panel, which all users get access to. So it includes a highly responsive call panel that every user on the system will be able to use to access all their features and functionality. And it also includes a built-in desktop phone and so many features, just a few that are listed here. You can do so much with that call panel, from insight to active calls on your system, to conference calling, to accessing your voicemail. It has a navigation bar across the top of the screen that really engages users with access to all the features in an all-in-one application. Again, it includes a desktop soft phone, video conferencing, messaging, audio conferencing, chat features, call center functionality, and much, much more. Voicemail platform. You can even record your greetings and listen to your greetings from the call panel. Reviewing the features of Clearly Cloud and its call panel really is a webinar in itself, so I won't go much deeper in this. Definitely check out one of our previously recorded Clearly Cloud webinar events where we do a good solid hour deep dive into Clearly Cloud and the call panel, and even offer you a live demo. I do want to mention, also included with Clearly Cloud is our mobile soft phone, Clearly Anywhere, for each user. So every user on a Clearly Cloud platform will be set up with a mobile soft phone license. If that's how you want to offer it, it comes included. Clearly Anywhere will work on any iOS or Android for each user. If you're looking for mobile soft phones, it's a great way to get access to a solution for your customers with a cloud platform at no additional cost. Clearly Anywhere is a mobile and a desktop soft phone solution. Our users love it. It works great for our road warriors or setting up people that are working remotely so that they never miss a call, as if they're sitting at their desk in their office. So you can really enjoy limitless communications. It's easy to use to make and receive phone calls, especially on a mobile device. And it works great with IP-based systems, not just Clearly Cloud. It works with ComExchange now, so you can start selling it. It also works with free PBX and other IP-based systems, allowing you to leverage the same powerful performance and connection that a desktop phone has with a mobile soft phone, really anywhere and everywhere. And let's touch on our provisioning tool, CDM, Cloud Device Manager, next. So Cloud Device Manager actually comes included with every Clearly Cloud location. We've been deploying pieces of Cloud Device Manager really since our inception. We first launched components of Cloud Device Manager with our IP phones, allowing our line of IP phones to be redirected to a PBX for provisioning. Technically, the redirection service is a component of Cloud Device Manager. So using a platform like, for example, free PBX, let's say a customer partner could purchase our phones, and once they set up the redirection, they could deploy the phones to their customers without touching them. Once they plug in one of our phones, it reaches out to our cloud platform and then redirects to the location it's told to pull down is configuration. So inside that configuration file are the credentials for connecting to the assigned PBX and the button mapping for configuring the device for the end customer. So the way it's worked over the past few years is, in our client's case, using a system, and I'm just using free PBX as an example, the configuration file is generated by the Clearly Device Management module on the PBX itself. So all these pieces, the redirections and automatic configuration, are what we call our zero-touch configuration. Tony, would you mind just mentioning how CDM will work with ComExchange?
Sure. It's something we're working on. It's not ready yet. We'll be launching it sometime in the next quarter, but it's a module we're building into ComExchange, and it will let you use our cloud-based provisioning tool with all these different brands of phones. So currently we're supporting, actually it's over 300 now, Bree, so the slides get
Mhm.
fixed, but we're supporting over 300 phones that we auto provision, not just ClearlyIP phones, all these other brands. And it's a cloud-based single pane of glass to manage the configurations of all your phones. So that'll be coming out for support into ComExchange here again in the next quarter or so. It will eventually replace the built-in provisioning tool in ComExchange. So we're not trying to maintain multiple provisioning tools, and that way you get access to all these other brands of phones as we add them into CDM, which we use for provisioning on our Clearly Cloud system already.
Great. So let's talk IP phones then. There are some really unique and cool things that our engineering team has done with our phones. We have 4 models of IP phones, and we have an add-on extension module. Currently, we're on version 2 of all our models. All of our models have color screens, even our entry-level 230 phone. The 290 is our latest edition, and it's a smart Android IP phone for enterprise users with optional HD camera for video calling and video messaging. All of our phones support gigabit network. They have native 5-way conference calling. What's great is all our phones come with a 2-year warranty. You can add an additional extended 3-year warranty as an option, giving each phone up to a 5-year warranty coverage. We have some accessories that work great with our IP phones. For example, a panic button, great for school environments to be Alyssa's Law compliant. We have a headset EHS adapter, even a Bluetooth Wi-Fi dongle. Best of all, as a partner, you will have the option to rebrand and customize any of our phones with your company name and logo. So Doug was really excited when we were talking about that as well, is you will all now have the option to put your own company label on your phones, even the packaging if you'd like. So the 4 models are our 230, 250, 270, 290, and our 200 expansion module. The 230 is a really great entry-level phone. It also happens to be our smallest footprint, so it's perfect. If there's not a lot of desk space, it still has that colorful display. It can have up to 4 SIP accounts. Next up is our 250 model. It will support up to 8 SIP accounts. It has a little larger of a screen. It offers additional features that we'll cover in just a bit. It's a great phone for general use, similar to the 230, but you get 8 SIP accounts versus 4 SIP accounts with the 250. Our 270 is a really feature-rich model, perfect for executives, the ability to support multiple expansion modules, so it can work in a busy reception or answering position, and it can support up to 16 SIP accounts. And then our latest edition, the 290 model, it is an innovative smart Android IP video phone with a 7-inch touch IPS screen with optional HD camera supporting up to 16 SIP accounts. Our expansion module will work with the 270 to allow additional hard keys if you'd like for your busy receptionists or executives. We do offer so many add-on enhancements like the HS adapter for headsets, the USB panic button, the HD USB camera that works with the 290, and a Bluetooth Wi-Fi dongle. I won't go any further on
Hey,
our
Bree,
phone.
one thing too to make clear is the 270 and 290 comes with Bluetooth Wi-Fi natively. It's built into the phone. The optional Wi-Fi dongle, the USB Wi-Fi dongle, is only for the 230 and 250. It doesn't come with it natively.
Thank you, Tony. Yes, absolutely. And I do want to mention, we just had a deep dive on all our phones. We had a phone webinar just a couple weeks ago. So if you really want to get into each model and learn more about our phones, definitely check out that webinar recording. It's all up to date and even includes our new model in there and an explanation of all the features on a per phone basis. So I did mention that all our phones are brandable. So this is offered to our partners and resellers only. So you'll have the ability to have your own company name and logo to both the phone as well as the screen. So you can see here, we put the 360 Networks logo on the phone, just to give you an example of what your company logo would look like and where it would be situated. This can really offer the wow factor that telecom resellers are looking for. So you can really standardize and promote your own company brand in your customer's workplace. You'll notice at the top of that image, it says 360 Networks. So that's a little faceplate bezel that we laser engrave into the plastic so it doesn't wear off like a screen or silk printing will. And we offer a complete rebranding of these phones for a low one-time setup cost and a low minimum order quantity of just 10 phones per order to get started. So I know this is rare in the telecommunications industry. We're really proud to be able to offer it to our authorized partner channel. We believe in supporting our partners to promote themselves. As we all know, brand recognition is key in business for successful marketing. So once you have the rebranding service all set up, you can buy phones at 10 at a time, and we will rebrand them for you. And again, there is the option to rebrand the packaging and even change the models if you'd like. So there is that option to rebrand the box and stickers too. So the box and stickers have your brand. It's pretty easy to get set up. So if you contact sales, they will work with you. They'll generate an invoice for the one-time setup fee, and then you'll get a link to a form where you upload the image that you want on the phone, perhaps your logo. You can provide optional model numbers if you want to change the models too. And then our internal staff take care of getting the proof designs done. We send them to you for approval. We get samples made. We take pictures of those samples on the phones for you so you can approve that. And then boom, we just get started on ordering your branded phones and delivering those to you. This all happens pretty fast, usually in a 5 business day period, usually from when you initiate it until it's ready for you to start ordering. So I hope that's something that you'll all be able to take advantage of. And lastly, I want to mention with phones, we do offer through our authorized partner channel in the US only, the ability to offer device as a service, which are monthly rentals of our phone devices, of our IP phones. It's a great offering that you can extend to your customers in the event that you feel a device rentals might be a key differentiator for you to be able to win a deal. It's a great alternative to CapEx investments. You can see some of the benefits here. And, I do want to mention it's vital if you choose a device rental provider like ClearlyIP. We really do have the resources and skills that you're going to need to be supported with device rentals. So definitely something that we can talk to you about that you can consider. And I want to talk about our partner program. So normally we have a 4-step process for becoming a ClearlyIP partner. However, you're all automatically an authorized partner now at ClearlyIP. If there are some new products you're interested in adding to your offerings to customers, we would likely start at step 3 and determine a personalized launch plan of any new products you want to add to your portfolio so we can do an assessment to determine the best products that fit your business. Then we can start the onboarding process of these solutions. We can offer a customized launch plan to really hold your hand and help your team get through the learning curve. You can definitely reach out to your account manager or sales, or speak with Preston McNair, our Chief Revenue Officer, who really oversees our channel partnerships and exploring new solutions. We really appreciate any new opportunities to help you with your businesses and feel that we have every piece here for a total telecom portfolio. We have an excellent partner portal with all the resources you're going to need for successful selling of any of the ClearlyIP products. We have 4 levels of partner tiers. You've already actually been set up with access to the partner portal. Logins are already enabled with your email addresses on file. So all you should have to do is enter your email and reset the password. If you get a notice that you have no account set up, reach out to your account manager. They'll get you set up straight away. Price lists are coming soon. You will have access to the Partner Resource Center where you'll see brochures, customizable brochures, logos, product images, roll-up banners, desktop cards, presentations. We have a new sales quoting tool coming, billing and tax solutions, partner promotions, and all of the recorded partner events will be available in there too. And we're adding the Com Exchange solutions to the portal shortly. It's something that we're working on now. All right. I think that's enough from me. I'm going to hand things over to Tony to answer any questions you might have and review anything I may have missed.
Okay, I'll try to unmute Doug here. I think he wanted to talk too. So Doug, you should get a pop-up that you're being unmuted. So I will open things up to Q&A now. There's a section in the webinar here where you can ask any questions. I'm being asked What do you mean by your SIP trunking will directly interconnect with COM exchange? So we built in a tool that allows for a really quick setup of our SIP trunking into COM exchange. This is done through basically when you buy a SIP trunk from us from our portal, you get a little token, an API token key, and you paste that key into COM exchange, and it will make an API connection with us and pull down all the data, meaning all the DADs you have, all the 911 records, everything you bought. And there's a button you can hit sync to resync anytime you would buy new stuff from us. And that will pull it down into COM exchange, and it will auto configure the trunks to us. We run 4 different trunking servers or SBCs. So you get a redundancy of 4 different servers it'll connect to. And it will auto set up all your inbound routing and pull all your 911 records down. And all you literally do is map guest rooms or extensions to specific, what we call 911 dispatchable locations. It's just a simple little drop down. You just map them and you're done. Are you here? Oh, we can hear you, Doug.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to go ahead or?
Yeah, go ahead and talk. We're just in a Q&A session at this point.
Sure. Hello, everyone. I'm not sure who's all here because I cannot see that at this moment, but I just really wanted to take a moment and, thank you, for your past trust in us. It's made all the difference in the world getting us to today. And we couldn't have got here without you. And we really do want to take you along with us now on a new journey. So buckle your seatbelt. I think you're going to see some amazing things we already got a lot of amazing things. We're going to continue to add amazing things and, things that will empower you. But thank you so much, for the past, and thank you for going on the journey, now and into the future.
Awesome. So we got another question here, Doug, on how long does it take to port a number and get a new SIP trunk? Okay, so setting up the SIP trunk, you can literally do in 3 minutes from our portal. I mean, I can do it in a minute, but the average person might take 2 or 3 minutes. So it takes a couple minutes to create that trunking, what we call location with us in our portal. And that could be directly to you as a reseller or as one of your sub customers where we bill your customer and then agent commission and spiff you monthly on the deal. So it's 2-3 minutes to bring the trunk up in our portal and to buy any brand new DIDs. And then once the trunk's up, you literally, here, I'll show it really quick. Might be easier than explaining it. Give me 1 second here. So I've got a test location up here in our portal. This is what we call a location, a trunking location. Usually it's a unique PBX. There's a bunch of information about this. We're not going to go through all the information, but everything's self-service. You can add, remove services and modify services. But what I care about is the token here, this little key code. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go into my COM exchange system, and we have a module that we've got installed called Clearly Trunking. You paste in that key code and hit submit. It will do a connection into our trunking services and get all the information of what you bought. And now it's ready for us to actually go set up the routing. So we can hit this little auto configure outbound routes button, pick which DAD we want as the main caller ID. And it's going to go build 4 trunks in all the outbound routes now. And then we can simply come into number listing and we can say auto configure all the inbound routes. So now I had 2 DIDs on that location, and now I can just pick where I want to route these to, front desk or wherever you want to route them to. And those DIDs are routing now. So it's really simple to get this up and running. I hit apply config and you're literally now able to make and receive calls. As far as porting numbers, again, that process, we go as fast as we can. You submit port requests to us from our portal. We can usually get most numbers ported in about 5 days. Sometimes it's longer. It's fully up again to the losing carrier. We have good relationships with carriers all over the place, so we can usually get them ported fast. But again, it's out of our control, but we have a pretty good process down for it. Submitting ports is pretty simple. You as the integrator can submit them on behalf of your customer, or you can have your customer submit them. You can do them right from our portal. So you hit submit porting request, provide the company name. It'll default to whatever the location is as the company name. Pick which location. I have lots of locations under my account, so pick what location you want, It'll auto fill in the address of that location. You can change it if it's different as far as what's on the bill from the losing carrier. Set your FOC, your firm, what date you want us to port on, provide a list of phone numbers, provide who the existing carrier is, who the authorized user is, and who's submitting this port request, meaning who do we reply back to if there's problems, and hit submit, and then our team takes it from there. And then you get notified automatically through our ticketing system. So on submission, it'll open up a porting request in our ticketing system, same place where you would open support tickets. And then we feed automated updates into that ticketing system for you real time as we get updates from the losing carrier. Do you have to buy multiple DIDs for multiple locations? No. So we're driven off of what's called dispatchable locations. So inside a trunking location, you can add as many dispatchable locations you want. So in this location, I've got 3 samples here. I've got a room 101, a lobby, and a room 7105. These don't have to do with anything with DADs. Dispatchable locations run, depending if you're on a month-to-month, a 12 or 36-month contract, our MSRP on those start at 50 cents and go down. So on a month-to-month, end user pricing would be 50 cents. You partners get discounts if you're reselling. You're an agent model, you're getting commission on that. And then it drops even cheaper if you do a 12 or 36-month contract on the trunking service with us. But you're not having to buy DADs or anything else with it. How do I go about accessing the partner portal that was mentioned? So it's part of, we don't have an actual partner portal. We have partner section, which is what we're telling most people where to go. So if you log in partner portal, you go to partner resources, and only you will see this. End customers will never see anything about agents and clients or partner stuff. And this is where you can start seeing all your information that's available in our partner resource portal. Your login is going to be your email address. When you go to log in, hit forgot password and reset your password. If you do that, it says you don't have an account, reach out to Doug or Lynn, your account manager, and means we miss some email addresses. We try to create them for everybody. The login that you use for our trunking portal is the same login you use for our support site. We have single sign-on into all of our different systems and portals. So again, the login username is going to be your email address. Use the forgot password. If you have any problems, reach out to Lynn and Doug or support. You can even send a ticket to support. The normal support you do at 360 Networks, and we will get it sorted out. How do we send SIP trunk quotes to customers on behalf of ClearlyIP? So we're going to have to talk about that. We just finishing up our new quoting tool. It's a nice Excel and Google Word, Google Doc that you can use. You input some information, then print out a PDF. It'll get loaded into the partner portal here. It's almost done. We've got one today, but it doesn't have any of the ComExchange stuff in it. But if you reach out to Lynn or Doug, whoever your account manager is, they can get with pull in one of the ClearlyIP legacy sales team members to help because they're learning it also on demand here. But we do have a sales quoting tool here for you that will help you do that. We are working on an automated quoting tool that will be built right into our portal here. It's not due out till the end of this quarter, but it's about half done right now, and it will let you create quotes and send them right to certain email addresses, and they hit a little approve link, and then provide, if they're prepaid, their credit card information. It will do everything automatic. That is a new tool that will be coming out sometime later this quarter. How do dispatchable locations link to extensions? So over in ComExchange, we have this emergency listing tab in our module that is built into ComExchange. And in here, you can see your 3 dispatchable locations, or however many you have purchased. And under emergency device mappings, this is where you just start mapping extensions to what we call dispatchable locations and what we call callback profile. So in the event 911 has to call back, which callback profile are they going to call back to? So you get a free callback profile with each location you buy from us. So I set this one up. I called it front desk, and it says, if you have to call back, this is the callback number for 911 to call back at. So you would set up this DAD with an inbound route to the front desk or a ring group or something to route that call to. And then you just start picking, okay, front desk, if they make a 911 call, we're going to call back the front desk, and we're going to use lobby as the dispatchable location. My test is front desk with room 7105. So you're literally just picking, based on your dispatchable locations, which one they are, and it's instantly saving that information with us. There are some bulk tools here You can use CSV to bulk import all this. So you don't have to do it all manually, one extension at a time. You can use a CSV and bulk import that through some bulk tools that we have. Okay.
I'm just posting a link, Tony, to some of our previously recorded webinars that we've just had in the last couple months on our phones and on SIP trunking and our SendFax platform. So for everyone, I'll just post this link here, and you're definitely welcome to watch and learn and get way more details about the phones and any specific product you're looking
Bree,
for.
Can we send the trunking login link for Partner Resource and what you're sending as an email to everyone who attended at the end of the webinar here?
Sure, I can do that
I'll
straight away.
recap.
No problem.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, and if I'm missing anything else, everyone is welcome to message me, email me, and I'm always happy to be of service, help any way I can.
Being asked, can we set panic button directly to 911 through location based? Sure. So a panic button can dial anything you want it to, and it just dials through the phone that it's connected to. So you could actually make it so when you press that panic button, it would call 911 if you wanted to. Most people won't do that. They'll send it somewhere to like a ring group or a group of people. But sure, you could have it call straight to 911 for sure. That seems to be all the questions so far, Bree.
Well, I think that is as thorough as we should make it today, because we're almost at an hour mark. So thank you, Tony. Thank you, Doug. Thank you, everyone. We are going to roll out the red carpet for you all. Can't wait to work with you, get to know you all, get to know your businesses, and just always here to help and be of service and have opportunity to help you expand your company. So thank you again, everyone. Have a fantastic day, and we will be connecting very soon. And I will get that email out later today. And then I will also be emailing a recording of this webinar probably on Monday once we have it edited and ready to share. And we are going to be scheduling a second event in the next couple of weeks to invite all the 360 partners to attend as well and give you more updates on things. So thank you so much. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Doug. Thank you, everyone. Have a fabulous day. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Bree.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.